What's up, everybody? This is Gordon, GM of Defy Augusta. I'm going to show you how to set up your thermal scanner real quick. It's super easy. In your package, you'll have a base, you'll have the actual scanning unit, you'll have 4 screws, and you'll have a cable. I'm going to show you how to hook this up real quick. First of all, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put your platform here at an angle so you can get your cables through it. Slide all of your cables through. And then behind it, there's a hole. All your cables will come out back here. Turn this to the side so you can see. It's pretty simple. And then you can slide this through. On the back of this, there's a space that fits for all 4 screws. And then you just put your screws in. All right, and there you go, guys. Your whole unit is assembled. Next thing you want to do is you want to find your DC plug outlet here. This connects to your power cable. You plug that in, plug it up, and you are ready to go with power. Thank you. All right, guys, what's up? So we've got everything set up on our thermal scanner. Now let's go ahead and look at the applications of how we set this scanner up for our day-to-day use. Okay, so once you cut your scanner on, most of them automatically default to the Certify Me app. It automatically comes on. Some of them won't. If it does not automatically go to that app, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna slide up and you'll see Certify Me. You'll click this app and it automatically opens up. Once it opens up, if you see, I've already set some things up on ours, and I'll show you how to do that in just a moment. Once it opens up, it's ready to go. It will automatically wait for someone to come into the sensor area. If I was to put my hand over there, if I was to step in front of this, it's automatically gonna say thank you. It's gonna reboot and come on and be ready to scan me. So as you see, it is scanning. There is a white box that appears. And that white box is where you need to get the head of the individual who you're scanning. Below you see the temperature on the screen. Now, right now, when you first open up, those temperatures will be there. It's a default. So what we want to do is, unfortunately, you have to step out of the way of the camera. In the top left-hand corner, there's a little gear. You can barely see it. You're gonna want to touch that gear. Once you touch that gear, a login is gonna come up. Your password is the last 6 digits of the serial number that can be found on the back. The last 6 digits of that serial number. So once we're around here at the front, there's a couple things you want to do. First of all, you want to set the temperature. As you notice, it comes up in Fahrenheit and Celsius, which is great, but we want to change this from 99 to 100. Our threshold is actually 100.4, but it will not allow us to do a point. So we set it at 100, and then we're going to go down and we want to look at scan view settings. So at scan view settings, this is where we're going to turn the temperature off on the screen, capture all images of users, capture images of users with the threshold temperature above what we have set, enable high temperature sounds, enable low temperature sounds, and screen displays. The only thing that we're mainly concerned with here is we want to make sure that the temperature is off of the screen, and we want to make sure that we are capturing images of users with temperature above our threshold. So we hit done and we hit save. Okay, so another couple other things that I have done, I have personally went in to upload logos, and I've uploaded a Defy logo just so that it says our logo and has that on there when people are checking in and checking out, instead of the Certify Me one. All right, another spot that we look at is we go to the confirmation view settings. So this is where all of our text pops up for someone whose temperature is below our threshold and also above our threshold. So if you click this little arrow down, it moves the screen out of the way. So right now our message is for people whose temperatures are below our threshold, say thank you. For individuals above our threshold, we have this message that pops up on the screen. It says, please wait for a manager to assist you. And once you've enabled that, we will hit save. So now we have our temperature set and our temperature threshold. We have our logo uploaded, and we have our scan view settings. Everything is turned on for the display being off and the temperature above threshold capture image on. We hit save, we hit save again, and now it is set. So there's our Defy logo. And so now, once I step into view of the screen, the temperature is now gone. It reads my temperature. It is below the threshold. It says thank you. Now, if my temperature was above the threshold, this is what it will look like. We'll reset this temperature. We'll set the temperature down to 95, save, save. I will step out of the view again. Once I come back into view, it's going to read my temperature, and then it's going to ask me to please wait for a manager to assist me. And that is how we set it up for everyday use. Another one of the things you need to do first with your tablet and scanner is also connect it to your Wi-Fi. So you want to swipe up, click settings, click Wi-Fi, and that's where you would connect it to your wireless settings. All right, guys, one of the most important things also, once you have been set up with your Certify Me portal, your DM will be able to connect you with the link to activate your password. You're going to want to log in. They'll give you all that information. So you'll log in, and what we do is, as you see on my screen, I can see all of the Defys in my district. We are working on this to bring this down to just my store, which is Defy Augusta. You can see here all of my temperatures, time, and everything. If I scroll down, it's going to show me everything for that day. Now, the two red are the tests that I just did for you guys a minute ago, and this is what it looks like. You'll see my temperature was above our threshold, which we set our threshold really low, and if you click here, it shows you a picture of the person. And you can go thermal, show you the thermal where the actual photo was taken, and infrared also. So it's pretty cool. But in order to get these alerts, you have to go to settings. You're going to go down to notifications, and you're going to click add, and you want to click find your Defy. You're going to select the mobile address of the individual who is on staff, or the GM, or whoever you want to be able to receive these alerts that's in the park. So you can have the mobile and the email, and you want the status to be active. Now, as you notice, mine right now is set to inactive. That's because I'm leaving. I'm actually on the way out of the park. So when I come back in, I select active, and it's ready to go. You can add as many as you want. I have myself and my AGM, and then we also toggle back and forth with one of our shift leads. So once you do that, you hit save, and notifications are saved, and you will begin to receive text messages if anybody's temperature is above the threshold only. And it will also email you a link that you can go to, and it takes you right to this portal, and it shows you everything on your dashboard. And that way you will know exactly what to do, okay? And you can also select all temperatures or just high temperatures to narrow it down too. So make sure you get that information from your DM, and then you'll be set to go.